Hello, commanders. Hey. Hey, was that thing messed up again? The effect? The flames? Let's find out. Hold on. So if I push this button... It was too late? Oh my god. Alright, I see how it is. Don't worry. Don't worry, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Fire. Okay. Good. Good. That's how we want it. Alright. Applause for all of you for being here. And also, I'd like to play this song again. I don't think it was muting the VOD though. So I'll play it again and I hope it's not muting anything. Because it's a great song. Okay. Alright, commanders and commanders. Do you check this out? Do you see the background? Yeah, we moved rooms. Nice, huh? I cleaned up the pool side. We rented out a different hotel. So this one is the Ark provides. Okay. Oh, you missed out on this event? Oh no. Like, this song was also a beautiful shot, right? Yeah. I mean, seriously, like, Beautiful Shot was one of the best events. For reasons, alright? For reasons. It was pulling on your heartstrings in a different way than the way we tend to expect. Did it break from the game when I came back and some of my friends having the summer characters? You need a break from the game? What? Well, I reckon a whole bunch of people play much more than I do. By the way, date check. Hey, you get a date tonight? It is Monday, the 21st of April, 2025, almost 11 p.m. Apologies for the late start, but hey, remember I told you, once I get into the world of VTubing, as I now do, we can do late streams or short streams with no big issue because, you know, I don't have to psych myself up to look presentable or anything like that. I don't have to hide like a weird freaky skin disease, you know? Yeah, that's the life. And this way, thanks to VTubing, I can now just, you know, I can just be here, have a good time, and always look well shaved. Yeah. Such an easy life. It feels much more like I'm gaming than, I don't know, I'm putting on. Well, of course it's like, in a way, putting on a show. Of course it is. Like, you want to entertain people, right? But there's a difference of like putting on the show and putting on a face that you feel like, if you want to maintain that for hours on end, it just feels weird, alright? I don't want to talk about it too long. You probably know what I mean, right? If you've been doing this for like a decade, you're like, man, they know what my face looks like. They've seen enough. So we had to have something new. Right, by the way, as always, let me tell you, it would be pretty awesome if you join our Discord server. The link is right now in the chat on Twitch. And also, you can find it somewhere in my links, as it works. But also, if you want to do me a favor, please watch all my YouTube videos. Like, really put them on repeat. I don't know, like put it on the lowest quality, mute the tab, and then just keep it running. Keep it on loop, repeat in the background to really help out the channel. That would be awesome. Awesome. Seriously awesome. We're getting closer to the point where YouTube eventually monetizes my videos. And that would be pretty sweet because it's not gonna be much, you know? But hey, that could be like, I don't know, maybe pays for the internet bill, and that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, that'd be nice. Managed to sneak in yesterday? Sweet. Welcome to the sanctuary that is the Unity Discord server. I tend to try to keep it neat and organized in there. Trying my best. Trying my best. Okay. Alright, on the matter of Discord, there is currently, for another 100 minutes, I made a thing called the first Unity quarterly game interest poll. Yeah. Maybe I can find a funny abbreviation. Basically, I just asked you on there about upcoming games that I have on my radar, kind of like in the next couple months, like the next 3-4 months, that are releasing, to see like which ones are you hyped for the most, and then I'll try to see like how to squeeze in which of them, and I kind of see like which one should probably have priority. I didn't list in there Kazan and Assassin's Creed because I want to play them either way. And I didn't list Monster Hunter and Nikke because I also want to play them either way. But we've got a good bunch of votes already. You can still vote though if you haven't already. Multiple answers as always possible. Currently though, interestingly enough, Ghost of Tsushima is leading. That's curious. I mean, I would be super down to play Ghost of Tsushima again. I do plan on doing so, but as I said, like this poll can give me an idea of like what I put priority on pretty much. Yeah, and you know what? I tell you what. And this is, by the way, I've got no insider knowledge or anything like that. But I've got a suspicion. My suspicion is that Ghost of Yotei is releasing in September. That's my suspicion. Yep. Tsushima pretty good? Oh, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm a sucker for like ninja samurai kind of games. And I played through Tsushima when it came out on PS4. Actually, that playthrough is currently being uploaded on my YouTube. I think? Yeah, it's my first playthrough. That was my first one. Right, I only did one. I played it again when it came out on... I think I did like a few streams when the PS5 version came out. And a couple when one when the PC version came out. So I only played through it once. But I got like 100% of the game. I got the Platinum Trophy. And I rarely go for trophy kind of stuff. But I would give it another 100%. Another 100% on the Director's Cut version on PC. In lethal. From the start. Because that's just the way the game feels really, really good. Yeah. So we've got Ghost of Tsushima, followed by Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate. Well, as we know, Baldur's Gate is going to happen now. Slow playthrough, but it's going to happen. Elden Ring might join that in the slow, long playthrough kind of thing. But at least, you know, steady progress this way. Death Stranding will also happen. But I'm probably going to make it a very quick playthrough of Death Stranding, you know? Because I played through it before, and I think I did everything. But these are all very big games, and I'm a little strapped for time. But I want to try my best. You know, I'm surprised though that Expedition 33 is only 3 votes. Maybe just not enough people know about it. Because that game's releasing on Thursday. I gotta see if I get a code though. But like, I joined this kind of thingy and I'm pretty sure I should get one. Would be nice. But yeah, that is happening on Thursday technically. If I do get a code, I'll be streaming it. Otherwise, Well, we might take a couple days. It should be hype, right? I mean, they've got like inspiration from Persona, but like the good inspiration from Persona, as well as Final Fantasy. And I'm like, yes. And a really good voice cast. But I suppose, I'm basically always scouring the internet, like, well, not really the internet actually. I gotta point it down. I'm basically always scrolling on Reddit a little bit, on like the gaming Reddits, subreddits. And so I keep seeing gaming news, obviously. That's the only news I consume. Like I don't care for what's going on in the world or anything, you know? That's beyond me. I know. Something citizens should probably be informed, yada yada. Did you know the Pope died? Ah, well. And I only caught that because it was like my mother was watching TV and it was on the news. Because my sister actually works as a news station, like as a news reporter. But yeah, I only consume like the news I want to see, you know? There's enough bad things in the world, so I like reading about stuff that interests me. So I check out gaming news, so I'm quite versed in the gaming news, and that's probably why I hear about all the games. And I suppose most people, they probably don't do it that same way. So they might not hear about new games like Expedition 33 until like maybe the day it actually launches, which is very fine and fair, of course. But yeah, I think they'll be positively surprised. Zenless Zone Zero only 3 votes though, but good votes. It's like weighted dice. If I do get the time to, I shall give that a good spin. Oh. Hey, Pumpkin Luna, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. We're pretty much just wrapping up a little warm-up, chit-chat, and we're about to enjoy the following game.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
Yeah! Here we go! Yeah! That's right. Get these red dots out of my way. I am cooked, look at that. I am cooked. You know why this song is so cool? I mean, in general, this is a very cool song, but you know what I specifically like about it? It's like constant sliding of the guitar. You know, like sliding the notes? That's like basically the whole thing in that song. It's so cool. It just gives such a smooth vibe. A most smooth vibe. Nikke music really doesn't fail. Yeah, Cheesy, don't forget, this is just a very elaborate Baldur's Gate 3 campaign. You know, this is just like Baldur's Gate. You know, it's a... Look, you click on things and then there's the cash shop, just like in Baldur's Gate. Anyways.
Saw teeth, entire building. Hope you put it to good use.
Take as much time as you like.
They make it a bit loud? Oh, tomorrow? No, wait. On Wednesday is the update, right? Oh yeah, so I'll be playing on Wednesday night when the update finishes. Get my hearts. Wait. Oh, I thought for a moment you changed your thing. We begin the day. Fine and fancy. With the cheeky half-off pull. 'Cause we go 4 gold. There's gold on her helmet. Okay, we want to have the feeling of success. Oh no, I've got all the pulls done. Oh, okay, wait, I've got an idea. They blessed us with standard pulls. Yeah. 10. All right, because we need some blessings for the next chapter. Tonight we're gonna play chapter 23, and you know, the Doro. Yeah. Whoa! Get it. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's it gonna be? Who's that?
I am Sakura.
Oh!
Head of Senkai. If you are willing to accept the assistance of the underworld, I will gladly give it.
It's the waifu!
Nicely done. Where to next?
There's the other waifu. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's get another temple. What's 10 pull between friends, huh? Holy hell! Hell yeah! Let's get it! Wait, what? Holy hell! Yes! Another Red Hood! Yeah! Oh boy. Alright. It's a good night. This is a good night.
Wow, I could have never imagined this happening in my time.
Like, just remember how long it took me to get any Red Hood at all. So wait. Like, when was that? That was like... I think that was like in November, right? Because I was like playing... I think I was playing in November last time, and then I took a break because prepping for VTubing and everything, right? And that's when I got her. I think. Lucky. Oh. Oh, nice. You're so hot. Wow, cheesy. Talk of being modest. Took me over here to get a default Scarlet and a year and a half to get a Noah? Damn. See, these... I think like the Nikke arts are just so very interesting. With actually getting characters. It can be a pain, obviously, but... You gotta keep in mind, I'm entirely free to play still. Oh yeah.
If you want the support of the organization, you'll need to win me over first.
Oh, I did. Summer event.
At the end of the day, organizations are made up of humans who
She's
should be
got
treated
frogs.
with dignity.
She's got frogs. That's also one hell of a gun.
I'm expanding my knowledge and looking into the organization you're a part of.
The animation has a unique animation like the Escape Queen Quincy one. Oh, like there can be a different one that triggers? Can I see that without having it?
If you want the support of the organization, you'll need to win
Frog.
me over first. If you want the support of the organization, you'll need to win
Frog.
me over first. If you want the support of the organization, you'll need to
Frog.
win me over first. At the end of the day, organizations are made up of humans.
Frog.
What do you want from me this time?
Frog.
If you want the support of the organization, you'll need to win me over. If you want the support of the organization, you'll need to win me over first. What do you want from me this time?
Instead of summoning the frog, she succeeds? Wait, she succeeds in doing what?
If you want the support of the organization, you'll need to win me over. At the end of the day, organizations are made up of humans who should be treated with dignity.
Holy hell! Okay, I like that. 24 euros, let's go! Free to play though. But I like that, the whole Kunoichi look. That's cool. It's really cool. Okay. Should I level up now? No. No, right now. I think we can do this. We should be good to continue the next chapter, right? Right? Although, wait, while I have your attention. So, President Hudson was informing me that I should probably power up Red Hood, as well as Modernia, and Robbie Red Hood, right? And Cindy. But what about the Nikkes that are like Burst 1 and 2, like Tia and Naga? Oh, Red Hood's Bond? Oh, wait. Get it at 18 because I'm just doing the regular quick advice and give an item each day to all of them. But I guess I can be a little generous to her. Auto select, let's try that.
You're a good person. You should continue living like that. If I were a bit younger, you'd be in big trouble. Come here. Let's listen to music. We can split the earbuds.
You hear that music? Man, Old Tales was so good for your music.
If I were a bit younger, you'd be in big trouble.
Trouble?
You're a good person. You should continue living like— Come here. Let's listen to music. We can split the earbuds.
Okay, so like thus far, I basically give them like the blue or the purple ones, right? But like the other items, how do I exactly know it's the one they want the most? Is it in order? Probably not, because she probably doesn't want food. This one gives 100. No, this one gives 100. Okay. What about this? 100. A heart on top left of the gifts picture. Okay.
Come here. Let's listen to music. If I were a bit younger, You're a good person. You should continue living like that.
It's probably not wasted if I give her all the super ones,
Come
right?
here. Let's listen to music. If I were a bit younger, you'd be in big trouble. You're a good person. You should continue living like that.
There we go. Super Hood. She's happy now. Happy Hood. Let's take a look. Gift? Ah, look at that.
Master, I mean, thank you.
Nikke. That L is still so strong, man. But I could maintain this one. Is that a good plan? Or do I rather want to wait until I get an SSR? Wait. Something combining them into something. Science! Okay. I could exchange it for stuff? No. The way I see it is, I'm just going to maintain this one real hard. Yes? Leveling up Red Hood's dolls be good? Even if they're just an SR? Maintain. Here. I cleaned it before. Commander is clean. A purple is maxed at the moment. Okay. Boom. Phase 5. And then some of that. Get it? The things, they're washing him for me. Okay, how's it looking now? Let's see it, Red Hood. 38. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. She's just so strong. What happened? How strong is your doll? Phase 1? Like, is that really the difference that, what's it called? Multiple limit breaks makes? Okay. Alright. Because essentially, like, Red Hood is a character I kinda always want to bring, right? Followed by... Do I rather want to power up Modernia, or do I rather want to power up Rapi Red Hood? Let's call her Red Rapi. Two stars. Right, how much you got? 39.4, 38.9. I want her to be number 1. I can level up the stuff. Okay. It's time to overload. It's time for me to learn a little something, you know? Here we go.
Come here.
So, equipment modification. This is what we're looking for, right? It binds it to the Nikke, okay. Just like that, man. They're not even double confirmation you. They're just like, click the button. Okay, there we go, done. I tell you, if this was in JRPG, they had 2 menus to double confirm what you're about to do. Okay, so I get random rolls, right? Attack percent and increased crit rate. That's good, right? I think that's good. Holy shit, 43,000 now? That was a juicy increase. Oh, and now it's looking all nice and shiny. What about one more? Boom! Hit rate. Effect not obtained. Ah, just one.
Hey girl, wanna dance with me later? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Unless. Attack percent, elemental damage, and max ammo is usually good for the most characters, unless they have last bullet skills. And you don't want any max ammo. How many are there that have last bullet skills? Probably like some of them with like the auto rifle stuff. Oh wait, this one I can't. Ah. Wait, what was different? Because it's not pilgrim gear. What about that cube? Is that a good cube for her? Charge damage? That's what she does, right? Charge damage. Is that the right one? I think so, right? She's charging? Slide. Okay, for now. Do I want to see if I can power it? Batteries? Where does a man get a battery? Red Hood #1. Oh yeah. Shop. For money?
Build you
Second
everything
tap
you need.
down.
We
This?
have everything in our shop except what we don't have.
I've got a lot of points there. But which one was it? It looked like this, right? Onslaught. Yeah, that's the one, right? Can you list a lobby screen? Not yet. Not yet. Like these points, I basically haven't spent any of them in a year of playing. But very on and off. Although I have to say, I think in the last 6 months I was doing my dailies every day. I was doing my dailies every day since Waza told me at some point that we need them for the guild, the union thing in the game. Resilience and Bastion? Buy this battery? All of them? Wow, I've got 8 batteries.
You're our VIPs.
And Bastion. Alright,
Thank you.
gotta trust the president. Well, I mean, I didn't get the stuff for her battery yet, though. But... Okay, hold on. To have stronger user characters. But I don't think I've unlocked them yet. Which other one do I want to power up right now? Which other Nikke? Do I want to go for Rappi or Modernia? Do you usually do the lost sectors? Not yet, really. I really should get around doing them properly. It's just I haven't really done anything like much other content in the game except for when there was like event stuff off stream, and on stream I was trying to keep it to like actual campaign things. But I did want to make myself like a little bit, you know, allow myself some time off stream to play games, because to be fair, like the time I get to play games is on stream. But you know, it's important to manage time and play a bit off stream too, right? For example, I wanna get around playing some more Destiny, but also play some Nikke and do a little bit of the stuff that I find like not as exciting for streaming, but essential for the game, I suppose. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that I just don't think it's as exciting to stream, you know? And I'd rather keep the content focused on a bit more narrative and that kind of stuff. Hey, is this screen tearing? The main plot. But yeah, it's just I gotta schedule my time a bit better. I just have way too much to do and kind of suck at getting around doing everything that I should do in the right order. And then get caught up, procrastinating, busying myself with something else. Like an adult, you know? But, you know. I need knowledge now. Who do I power up? Rappi? Modernia? Oh god. I know you didn't see that. There was a message on my screen, because my screen was a TV. Someone was trying to put music again on my TV. I just blocked them now. I swear it's the goddamn neighbors. Too many tourists right now. It's hell. I went all in for Rappi when she came out, and she has been carrying me so much. I mean, I've been very excited about Rappi. Very much. And especially with the recent story event of hers, Footstep Walk Run. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. But like the whole voice actor dramas got me a little soured, you know? Because I also really like the voice performance and having a hard time separating the two. Yeah. Get yourself some upgrades. You've got no cube? Couldn't know something playing Japanese. I gotta be real, Japanese dub is really good actually, but for streaming purposes it's so much better to do it in English because, well, it's an English stream. Level Resilience Cube and it should open more slots. So I level this one. Zip. Gets another slot. Right? Yeah, slot edit. Okay. Give her resilience. Quick reload. Oh yeah. That sounds good. Should I level it more? More for the stats? I've got plenty of batteries. Like that Vampire Survivors kind of mode they have for from like way back when. Oh man, it's just so good. The music was excellent. Wait, let's see. Which one's that? Pilgrim. Does she count as Pilgrim? She does? Wait, wasn't there a way for me to tell? Pilgrim. I take it. Wait, not that one. That one. Upgrade. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Modification. Hold on, hold on. Crit charge damage. Well, the charge damage probably doesn't work for that, does it? But hey, crit. Oh. How much is it to change? 1. Hey. What's one crystal to change stats between friends to hope for max max ammo? Wait. Increase hit rate. Oh, you gotta lock it with items. Okay, okay. No skills is permanently active while it's there. Eh? How do you mean? You know what I keep thinking when I see like the armor in the game? Like they could make a really cool game where characters are kind of like half max. Like, oh my god, actually. Alright, so I knew this one dude at one point, right? And he kept telling me, he was like, man, girls with mech armor, lightly dressed, and guns. It was very American, mind you. But he had a point. And I have to agree. Like, think about Nikke, but wearing like mech armor, similar to like that armor stuff, you know, like the armor looks here. But then they can like fly around or something like Gundam style. And, you know, have like big armory and stuff like that. I think that could be a very cool idea for another shift-up game. Let's see. Her skill 2 requires a hit rate buff to be active. Counts with the hit rate substat. Extra attack after firing 200 shots. Ah. So just keep them like this for now, so don't burn through all the crystals. Wait, does she have a better commander? How can I check? Change? Owned 0. Shame. Shame. She's way too low down there. Okay, we've got Modernia, we've got Red Hood. And I suppose we see what we can do for Ruby. What cube? She's got resilience, alright, excellent. Right, because she's also machine gun. Right. What about your doll? Doll select box in inventory? Good call. What is that? Custom module shard. Unless you have a total single buff dodo roll. Best to not burn through all your rocks on rerolls. Okay. Get some stickers. What's this one do? Little Mermaid. Oh. Okay, I feel like I should read that another time. Stuff. Maintenance. Other maintenance. What are we? We want some of these. And hey, did you know I can click the number? $50. Like, this song is such a vibe. equal. Element box for when you need them? Oh. This one? Or the other one that I just opened? Hey, look, manufacturer arms, let's go! Yo! Okay. You didn't mean these ones, do you? Everything has been opened. I'm like an open box. Okay, I'm gonna give this boy some maintenance. Get it. Come on. Oh. Phase 10. In the case of super success, the maintenance phase will ascend directly to phase 15. Oh, I get it. Oh, I remember something like that from Summoner's War. Yeah. Like they had like rune ascension stuff. Ah. Twice as much as Genshin odds. Commander! Come on. 9%, that's juicy, alright? You gotta hit that. Oh, aye. That's my commander. 42k. Yo! Not bad. That should give me some more power. More firepower. Alright. All the other upgrades I can do another time.
Time to get you up!
Wait. That's good. Give me just a very short second. I'll be right back, and then we jump into chapter 23. Just a moment. Okay. That was 2 seconds. You know, like when I edit this for YouTube, I just cut out the "be right back" and it seems like it's been 2 seconds. Oh, ho, ho. Right on. Chapter 23. Risen. Let's go. You know what? I noticed there's totally screen tearing. Holy shit. Why is the screen tearing in my game now? Huh? They had no screen tearing enabled by themselves, so... I'm gonna quickly go into NVIDIA app and add a program. I have to find it? Oh god. Can I not like... Okay, hold on. Resync. I was trying to learn about it. Just a second. Eh? Games? No games there. Eh? Hold on, where's the Nikke folder? Well. Program files, Nikke. Game, Nikke. There we go. Nikke.exe. V-Sync on. Alright, I push buttons. Let's hope it works now. Because like when you zoom into this mode, okay, they're not zooming me in now. Sorry for the shaking, but I think it's fixed now, at least on my end. Yeah, Cheesy, you like this this Baldur's Gate campaign? It's a bit of a spicy one, you know. Okay. My very own Goddess Squad, Chapter 23 Prison. Let's get started. Whoa!
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
They are humanity's enemy, and so I shall defeat them.
Take a Modernia, put in Robbie Red Hood.
Joining the mission.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Your honest opinion? I can take it.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
It is
A
not.
good student listens well.
Recommended 16k, I've got 19k. Hey, that should be good for this level at least. Modernia over Cindy until boss?
I will
Okay.
always protect you, Commander.
Alright.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Dorothy? What's she doing showing up here?
She's a savior. You think this is the worst game I've ever played? You're lucky. You know, I was honestly surprised by this game myself. I didn't think it would be the kind of game I played. And then, well, I was thinking the same way about Genshin back in the day. And, well... You know, there's certain things in this game where I gotta say, well, whew, I'm convinced. But seriously, like once you look past the Radiant Hills, a lot of good story, fantastic music. Yeah. I mean, if we look at it this way, hold on, give me a second so I can really destroy like certain TV shows or games. Let me think. Nah. Not the Dark Urge tonight.
This is the first time I've seen that Nikke. Do you know who that is? She's a pilgrim. Excuse me?
We've got raptures invading the Ark, then heretics, and now a pilgrim? Are we gonna be okay?
You should be fine. If we look at the records from up on the surface, pilgrims weren't necessarily friendly, but they weren't overtly hostile either. I don't know why, but I think it's safe to assume they're not here to destroy the Ark. They also attacked the heretics. Commander, what should we do?
Let's get out of here. We need to find the reason behind this sudden appearance.
I will be waiting here. Contact me immediately if something happens.
Wait, so is Enik bound to her thing down there? Her, like, server room, or can she get out? If it was mindless anime, I'd probably vibe. You gotta put effort into this. Oh no.
Watch over me.
Hold on. Though in the
Stay focused, don't let your eyes
on the
wander.
topic of certified Guna games,
Fully active. Pierce through.
if Love and Deep Space was
I want to
properly
preserve
playable
beautiful
on
memories of
PC,
my campus life.
I'd give it a shot. But I've seen lots of talk about it and comparison and general, you know, synopsis analysis. Like, holy hell. I Love in Deep Space is gooning on a different level than this. And it's lacking the great story. Oh! But that is just what I read,
Today's lesson.
and I wouldn't mind making my own experience. Drag, drag, drag. There are sounds of something heavy being dragged along the ground in sync with lumbering footsteps. Halt! A voice rings out the moment the footsteps stop. The dragging sound ceases as well. Dorothy stands before us, dragging an unresponsive nihilist behind her. What? You did what?
Hello, everyone. We keep running into each other, it seems.
Dorothy.
What are you doing here in the Ark?
I was invited.
Dorothy tosses Nihilista forward. Her limp body tumbles across the ground. She's completely motionless.
Is she dead?
For the time being, yes. Her throat was slashed clean through. Such a grievous injury would be enough to kill anyone.
Sheesh. Like High School of the Dead, Gooding is good when it doesn't try to be anything serious? Oh no, I think that's especially when it's good. Because if we're just about mindless gooning, that's just hentai. But add some really deep, cool story to it, man, now we're talking. Now we're creating art.
However, since she is a heretic, she'll be able to repair herself in no time.
So what do you intend on doing with her?
It wasn't my original intention, but I'll consider her a gift to the Ark. What you choose to do with her is your business. This may be a bit overwhelming for my first visit, but it's nothing a gift can't smooth over.
You haven't planted a bomb in her or anything, have you?
What reason would I have to do such a thing? I possess weapons far more destructive than a puny bomb.
What happened to Papillon? Do people from Eden know about this?
I realize you've all been caught off guard by my sudden appearance, but must you keep grilling me with questions?
Like, Doro changed in tone with the voice, you know? If it's reasonable gooning, yes. Gooning that defies physics? They don't defy physics. Not at all. What are you talking about? They're robots! Genshin was somewhat realistic. Genshin wasn't gooning.
It makes it seem as if you're frightened of me.
Considering you downed a heretic with one shot, I'd say it makes sense for us to be scared.
Don't be like that. I'm not here to talk about that.
Answer the question.
Papillon is playing her role perfectly well. She got me in touch with the Ark, and she is resting peacefully at Eden. She has agreed to keep me and the Ark connected for a while. Of course, given Eden's disdain for the Ark, this is all being done without their knowledge. So I'm afraid I'll have to cut our little reunion short. Where is Deputy Chief Burning Gum?
What business could you possibly have with him?
Oh, snap. Wait, this is the first time since all of that kind of stuff happened that Doro is in the Ark, right? Oh, snap. Oh boy. Robots don't have levitating boobies? You just haven't met the right robots.
Quite a bit, considering he's the one who invited me.
What? Anik!
Just a moment.
Nikke, why are you calling me?
Hello, this is Dorothy.
A pilgrim?
That's right.
You actually came?
Don't tell me you weren't being sincere when you invited me.
No, not at all. I'll send some troops over. Wait right there.
No, I'll come to you. I can explore the Ark on the way over. And besides, I have a gift for you. If you could put up a map of some kind, that would be more than enough.
Okay. Nikke, could you please take her to briefing room 13?
Yes, sir.
Enoch, send the coordinates to Miranda and me.
Done.
Huh?
Miranda and I will be your guide.
Us?
And you two are?
We're the ACPU, the Ark's police force.
Is that right? Well, any chance you can show me where I need to go?
Sure thing. We've got you covered.
I have a question. What should we do about the heretic?
Carrying her would be awfully cumbersome.
I'll carry her.
Wow, really? Thanks!
Thank you. Well, we better get going.
Like, she's just gonna carry a giant dragon like a lady around. Paulie Miranda.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll take care of it.
Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Paulie Miranda, Doro, and Nihilista disappear. Are they going to be okay?
They'll be fine. If she was up to something, she would have made a move. Besides, the ACPU is a government-sanctioned organization. If Dorothy so much as lays a finger on them, the entire Ark will descend upon her. That's most likely why Polly decided to be her guide.
I can't say I'm entirely confident in Miranda, but Polly is sharp as a tack, so I expect things will go smoothly.
Yes, the two of them can handle themselves.
Right, we'll just have to trust them. Enig, what's the latest?
Temporary repairs to the Ark's roof are almost complete. A deployment of Nikke units, led by Absolute and Matisse, is still fighting up on the surface. We have sent additional troops up to the surface, so there should not be any additional Rapture attacks. However, there is still a large number of Raptures remaining inside the Ark.
Looks like a whole lot came down when they had the chance.
There are still no reports of any Nikke or human casualties. Everything seems to be going well, and will be sorted out soon enough.
So you're saying we don't need to join in the fighting against the Raptures in the Ark?
That's right. Even if you were deployed, it would be unlikely to make much of an impact.
Commander, you want to fight?
Wait. Hold on.
Commander, you want to fight?
She totally says you want to bite, not you want to fight. Yes. We need to take down Exotic. Enig, can I know the whereabouts of Crow, Viper, and Jackal?
During the Rapture invasion, while my mind was focused elsewhere, the Exotic Squad took advantage of that and disappeared from my radar. I am currently unable to determine their location.
How about Skewen? Or Gian?
She is currently at the Macillus headquarters. The Macillus headquarters is one of the safest places in the Ark, so the CEOs of Elysion and Tetra are also with her.
Okay, thanks. Everyone, let's head to the Macillus headquarters. Skewen should know something.
Roger. Let's move.
I will send each CEO some relevant videos. After I have done that, I will go back to concentrating on the Raptures inside the Ark. I will therefore be unable to provide you with much assistance. I hope you understand.
That's okay, just focus on taking care of the Ark.
I will.
For some reason I can't shake this nervous feeling. Something tells me this breaching of the Ark won't end here. Like he's feeling this way because he knows.
Proceeding to target.
My feet keep getting... Maybe... my feet...
Proceeding to counter.
I'll follow you. Maybe...
Man.
My feet keep getting caught
Not
in the
having to
hem
do
of
the
this
small
dress.
fights is so good. Macillus headquarter conference room.
So what you're telling me is that the gaping hole in the Ark's roof, which caused Raptures to come pouring in, is Exotic's doing?
Right.
I took a look at the data that Enoch shared. It's not enough to give credence to our suspicions.
However, even though there is room for suspicion, we still do not have conclusive evidence. These activities of Exotic have been spread across such a wide area. Crow just purchased a bomb meant for excavation, and then registered it on the dark net. Viper is only speaking to her acquaintances as usual. Jackal just gnawed through the rivets, keeping the elevator tied down. However, there is a very simple way we can determine now whether our suspicions are correct.
Right. It will be easily solved with a brain scan. By using a deep brain scan, we can determine the intent behind their actions.
Man, she loves those brain scans.
That will give us what we need to find out what role Exotic played in all of this.
Why bother with all that? The evidence that we've got is already pretty damning. If you ask me, this case has already been solved. Why bother going through all these convoluted and unnecessary steps?
Sion starts to poke at her phone.
Hey, what the?
I grab Sion's wrist.
Have you lost your mind? Let me go!
On the phone screen, I can see that the exotic self-detonation app has been opened. The what? Why are you opening that?
What do you think, genius? I'm going to blow their heads off!
She's got an app to blow them up? That's kind of amazing.
That's what they get for blasting a hole in the Ark.
If you press that button, you'll be sorry.
Good grief. You're always on the Nikke side, aren't you? Even when they've gone rogue.
Kind of the story of the game, isn't it? Robots that pretend like, you know, that are a lot like humans. Are they human? What is it to be human? And also, is it alright to let an AI run the whole thing? Guna game. And yet I'm not smart enough for the damn combat. Ah! This is wild. Ah, certainly wild. I assume you were planning on covering this up as well.
What?
Exotic belongs to Miss Silas. If it comes to light that Nikkes from Miss Silas were involved in terrorist activities, the company's stock would take a nosedive, as would its beloved reputation, which you care so much about.
You completely lost your marbles since you came back from the surface? Listen, I know you're not exactly my biggest fan, but do you really think I'd do something as despicable as trying to sweep this under the rug?
Yes, I do. And yes, you would.
Let go of me.
Don't press it. We need to be absolutely certain of who the culprits are.
What is wrong with you people?
Cover the child? That's a full-grown person. Are you... Cheesy, are you mobbing people that are short? Mean. Like, imagine you say that to, like, halflings in Baldur's Gate. The goblins! No!
Everyone has been evacuated, and the raptors that have breached the Ark are all going to be taken care of. Even a heretic managed to find its way in, but apparently a pilgrim came and subdued it.
Yep. All things considered, that's quite the big fiasco going on in the Ark right now.
This is an open and shut case. Why are you all insisting on making this more difficult than it has to be? If someone commits a crime, they should be punished. It's time that Exotic faces the music.
I don't think this is as cut and dried as you make it out to be. The blame for this incident is being pinned on EH. EH is the leader of Heavenly Ascension. And Heavenly Ascension is a terrorist organization in the Outer Rim. Do you understand what that means?
I don't know, and I don't need to know. It's not my business.
The central government now has grounds to exterminate the entire Outer Rim. There was an act dégradation majeur, which left a hole in the Ark. If they come to find that there is even the most tenuous of connections, they won't hesitate. Deputy Chief Doben is already on the move. He despises the Outer Rim with a passion. We won't let this opportunity pass him by. We need to catch Exotic. The entire fate of the Outer Rim hangs in the balance.
So what? What do I care what happens to people in the Outer Rim?
With a flourish, Mustang grabs Hyun's phone.
I assume this is your telephone personnel.
What of it?
Break the damn thing. It's probably an iPhone. Mustang crushes Hyun's phone with his bare hands.
Are you crazy? What the hell are you doing?
Terribly sorry. I always seem to underestimate my own strength.
You son of a...
Commander! I leave it to you to track down Exotic.
We would love to help, but there are still quite a few raptures remaining inside the Ark. We've assigned all our manpower to focus on that, so we won't be able to lend you much support.
That's okay, no problem. I've got a superpowered Red Hood.
However, That doesn't mean we'll be hanging you out to dry. We'll have Maiden and Guillotine from the Extrinsic Squad on standby.
Thanks, that'll be a big help.
Should I mobilize the queens?
The Underworld Queen? I thought they were lying low because of all the trouble with Dobin.
My queens would never let such a silly bagatelle get in their way. The same goes for Mon as well.
What do you have in mind?
I'm going to interfere avec Doban's plans. Apparemment, he is gathering all his troops. I was thinking of dropping by and throwing a wrench in the works.
Are you planning on fomenting a mutiny?
Oh, heavens no! I don't want to hurt anyone. It will just be, little scuffles, that's all.
Okay. I'm sure you know what you're doing. As far as tracking down Exotic is concerned,
Just
where
a
are
little
you planning to
kerfuffle.
start?
I was planning on checking out the Outer Rim.
Sounds like a plan. All right then, let's get moving.
Good luck!
I've only now just realized. Where's Anderson?
Anderson is recuperating at the moment.
What?
Nothing life-threatening, but he's nonetheless indisposed. He won't be joining us for the time being. I'll give you the details another time.
Very well. I'll get moving. See you later.
Good luck.
Bon chance!
What?
Once
A
we're done
what?
here, we'll finish the day with a piece of cake.
Alright, yeah, Nikke's fight. While you fight, right, cheesy about the Baldur's Gate, about the dark urge kind of stuff. I am...
Focus, don't let your eyes wander.
I'd say just wait until tomorrow when I play it again.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my penguin for something
How
sweet.
heavy your burden has been.
But also I'm thinking in Baldur's Gate to make it the regular old one sub, one kill again. And... you know, make it like one sub, one kill for something less dramatic for the story. Like, I have to make it more, you know, a proper rogue kill, basically.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
And go for, like, the dark urge choices probably naturally. You know? Even side characters affect the story, though? I mean, I wouldn't kill all of them, obviously. I would have to pick out one. Like, find a good target in a way, you know? Kind of like Astarion has to go out and feed on something. I mean, I killed 3 people yesterday, no one cared. They're like, what, Aradin? Whatever, man.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. It's ridiculous.
What? Exactly, blocked off a part of the story with that? Worth it. Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
How dare those useless hunks of junk screw with Bacillus! And after everything I did to bring Matisse to the top!
I can't let it fall. Never. Hey, did you bring your cell phone?
Of course.
Give it to me.
Mihara hands a phone to Skewen.
Those fools. All I needed was another phone, and I'm back in business. Wait, what's wrong with this thing?
Skewen frenetically taps at the detonation button, but there's no response.
Bacillus's main communication line is down.
What? I thought they were back up.
It seems that our main communications hub just went offline. It will take some time to repair it. Until then, I'm afraid communication will be impossible.
How the hell did the main hub manage to go offline?
I believe someone mentioned something to the effect of teeth marks.
What in the blue blazes is that supposed to mean?
I cannot say. I don't know all the details.
I feel like I'm losing my mind over here. Hey, you two.
Yes?
Yes?
Go find Exotic. No matter what happens, you have to find them before anyone else does.
What should we do with them once we find them?
Kill them. I'll turn off your inhibitors, so find them and kill them. Got that?
Understood.
Got it.
Now get going. Contact me if you find something.
Communications are down. So, How should we contact you?
The self-detonation protocol is the only thing linked to the main communications line. Whereas everything else shares a network with Elysion and Tetra. You should be able to contact me without any issues.
Okay.
Alright.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
What's that? Coin?
Any iguanas over there?
Alright, hey. You don't like wonton killing? How about this
I'll follow
then?
you closely, teacher.
How do we feel about support for thievery?
You want me to go there?
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
I just noticed there's still screen tearing going on.
I'll follow you closely, teacher. You want me to go there?
But why?
Proceeding to
I
target.
noticed it yesterday already, the day before. So much crime. Thievery is fine. Because like currently, like, especially with like the no safe scumming, thievery is actually... That's actually going to be like a proper risk, you know? So that could be interesting. Oh my god, why do I have screen tearing? Huh? I'm so confused. Like, you noticed that too, right? Actually, that's a good question. Can you see the screen tearing?
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Actually, I'm not sure how that works. Is screen tearing a thing that can be shown through OBS? Probably, right? Let me take a quick look at NVIDIA control panel. But yeah, again, Baldur's Gate, support for thievery, that sounds like a good idea, right? Like I rob your money and then I rob someone in the game. GPU renders unconstrained similar to VSync off, but does not tear since frames and extensive refresh rate. Does the GPU render rate similar to VSync on? However, it render rates drops below refresh rate while tearing good compromise between latency and visual clarity. Alright, I put the VSync to fast now? Okay, never mind, that's horrible. Oh shit. Like, I don't have to restart the game for this to work, right?
Proceeding to target.
You want me to go there?
Sorry for all the shaking. Oh, it's still happening, look at that. God, that's awful. It's just not stopping. Alright, this is insane. This is crazy. Yeah. I literally went through every setting of VSync to undo the screen tearing, and none of them did anything. Eh? That's weird. That's really weird. I'm confused.
iguanas over there?
Proceeding to target.
Incoming in... My feet...
Teacher. A good student.
As long as we're together, I will never fall. Proceeding to target.
I'm gonna have to check this out. Anyways, Pilgrim Encounter Report. Outline. I'm a member of Burrow's squad. A while back I came across some Nikkes who were called Pilgrims. Since then I've developed an intense interest in them, and have decided to dedicate my life to tracking them down. Not a single piece of information can be found about these mysterious Nikkes living above ground, but I will never give up. My objective is to have a conversation with one of these so-called pilgrims. The following is a report on all these separate pilgrim sightings I've had thus far.
You want me to go there?
Oh.
Proceeding to target.
Wild. Wild. Oh god, I'm losing my
I'll follow
voice.
you closely, teacher. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
You want me to go there?
I want to find the findables.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
A good student.
As long as we're together.
Incoming! Chalk up another victory for the command!
I'll follow you.
Hell yeah.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Outer rim entrance in front of the partition.
Huh? Master, the partition is open?
It would seem so.
How come? I thought it couldn't be opened without permission from someone higher up.
One moment. Just noted down them taking care of the screen tearing off the stream.
Not only that, it's super quiet out here. Too quiet. I thought everyone in the Outer Rim always wanted to come to the Ark, but I don't see a single soul out here.
We don't know why, but the main thing is that the partition is open.
Some big ass guns on top.
That means raptures can enter the Outer Rim.
That might explain why it's so quiet. It's not like the Outer Rim has any safety shelters.
Let's head in and see what's going on.
Roger.
Cadet! Cadet!
Moron?
Who's that hollering over there?
That voice.
Cadet! Over here.
Moran?
Help me! There are raptures over here.
Hurry!
Engaging with enemy.
Engaging!
Commander, stay behind me.
We don't notice the screen tearing during combat, right?
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Oh, so your controller keeps moving on its own? That's bad.
Enemy down.
Try cleaning the sticks though.
Reload.
Uniform is so
It could just be some debris. But getting a new Chrome T1 sounds also really good.
How heavy your burden has been.
I want to... How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? Let's wipe them out and head back.
Oh! After they broke that shield, like, molten. The buttons too? Oh shit.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
That was a close shave. I had no idea we'd run into raptors over here.
Moran, what are you doing here?
Huh. Do you know who's to blame for all this?
Exotic.
You'd better take a seat for this one. It was those jerks from Huh? How'd you know?
Mustang told me.
Ah, that makes sense. That's good then. I don't have to explain everything. I'm here to catch those bastards. Since Exotic has ties to the Outer Rim, I figured this would be a good place to start. This is actually perfect. I was kind of worried going solo. Feel a lot more confident with you all backing me up. Someone left this partition open, so this entire place is teeming with raptors. Might have ended up in over my head,
since dealing with raptors isn't exactly my forte.
What about Sakura and Rosanna?
Beats me. They were wary of me and didn't provide any details. Those two drive me up the wall sometimes. They're always chattering with each other, yet they never tell me anything.
Is everyone in the Outer Rim safe?
Yes. Fortunately, there was a broadcast all over the Ark about the Raptor raid. So, everyone was able to make it to safety in time.
Did you find out anything about Exotic?
I've been looking through all the evacuation camps, but they haven't uncovered anything yet. If we can find Heavenly Ascension's main base, things would go much smoother. Exotic paid Heavenly Ascension plenty of visits, but they're always moving their base of operations to different locations. I'm not sure where they are now.
If we track down Heavenly Ascension's main base, you think we'll turn up something?
Most likely. I'm sure we'll find something related to these recent attacks. Even better, those exotic punks could be there.
Okay, let's go then.
Let's go to the evacuation camps first. There might be someone there associated with Heavenly Ascension.
A moment later. Outer Rim evacuation camp.
This is bad. This rinky-dink setup is like a house of cards. A single rapture could tear through this place like a bull in a china shop.
Don't worry. If a raptor manages to break through, these people can still run away.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Hey, who's the leader around here?
I am. Who are you?
The hell?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, Moran.
I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't have much of a choice. This is the only decent refuge left.
What about your kid and your brother?
What's he looking at?
They went somewhere else. The Raptures attacked when I was leaving for work.
Are they okay?
I'm not sure. All I can do is hope, like I always have.
I see.
What's gotten into EH anyway? They should stick to issuing warnings or detonating government facilities. Whatever possessed them to blow a hole in the Ark? I heard rumblings about how there was a big attack being planned. One which wouldn't involve any casualties. But I had no idea it'd be something so out of left field.
You're saying rumbling and walls?
And a resort to suicide bombings? How reckless and irresponsible can you get?
It's not what you think.
What do you mean? Because of this, everyone in the Ark thinks that we're involved somehow. And now we have no idea when or if the other shoe is gonna drop. Not only are we dealing with raptures, but now we've got the central government breathing down our necks, trying to snuff us out. It's all thanks to the fact that EH comes from the Outer Rim. This is a golden opportunity for them. They've always considered us a thorn in their side, and now they can get rid of us all in one fell swoop.
I'm telling you, that's not what's happening.
Fine. What is it then?
It's...
We're looking for those responsible. And we need your cooperation.
Looking for what? Who are you? Some kind of soldier? What's the military doing here? We don't know anything. EH is the one responsible. It's got nothing to do with anyone else in the Outer Rim.
I know, that's why I need evidence to prove it.
Evidence? Like what?
Do you know where Heavenly Ascension's main base is?
Come on, spit it out. I know you're not that high up, but you're no underling either.
If I tell you, you'll leave us alone?
I promise.
No, your promise doesn't mean anything. I want Soldier Boy here to promise me. But do you even have the authority to back up such a promise?
I can make it happen, but I don't make promises.
Well, I still don't fully trust you. We've done nothing wrong. This is all EH's doing. Why do we have to be dragged into it? Anyway, I'll tell you, if you promise to protect us. Is that a deal?
I checked the coordinates given to us by the Outer Rim citizen. It's not too far from here. What's wrong?
I'm just a bit sad, that's all. EH worked really hard. I know it's weird to describe a terrorist as hardworking, but she did everything she could to deliver Outer Rim's message without letting anyone get hurt. Unfortunately, that was met with significant backlash, and it only made things worse. She really tried to make the Outer Rim a better place for people to live in, but that's not what everyone believes. If you knew EH just a little bit, you'd know that she'd never do anything to harm the Outer Rim.
As far as we're concerned, EH is the head of a terrorist organization. Nothing more, nothing less. The ideals and methodology behind it are of no concern to us. EH is a terrorist who poses a serious threat to the Ark.
Yeah, terrorism shouldn't be justified under any circumstance. EH knows that more than anyone. She tried to walk a different path, but died before she could take the first step. It's just sad, that's all.
Yeah.
You want me to go there?
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Maybe we'll
Dress.
want me to go there?
Ugh.
Encounter. As long as we're together.
Any iguanas over there?
And count as long as we're together, my feet in this
The party
dress.
isn't over yet, is it? Let's go.
I'll follow you.
Is this a new venue? The party isn't over yet, is it?
Proceeding to target.
Where's the lore?
Want me to go there?
Proceeding to target.
Where's the spicy lore?
You want me to go there?
There it is. Pilgrim encounter a white Nikke. When I was in the Ark, I heard many rumors about a white Nikke. In my wanderings, I finally spotted her in the northern mountains. She was firing at a rapture using a rifle that was nearly as big as she was. I tried to approach her, but the raging snowstorm prevented me from getting any closer. Snow
My
White.
feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
This dress
I'll follow you.
puts on a lot of
As long as we're
stress.
together. I will never fall.
You want me?
Is this a new
Proceeding.
Teacher, let's go have some. You want me? A good student. You want me to go there? Is this?
According to the coordinates, yes.
Considering this is their evil lair, I was expecting a little more. I thought there'd at least be a flag or maybe some statues commemorating their leader or something.
These guys don't have 2 coins to rub together. Do you really think they'd be spending their money on stuff like that?
They're like Team Rocket.
Is there any way to confirm that this really is Heavenly Ascension's main base?
Smell it.
Come again?
Just breathe in deeply.
Annie's closes her eyes and breathes in. Neon dangles a piece of cloth on Annie's nose.
Ew! What is that smell? What is that thing?
This? Just something random I picked off the ground.
Why in the name of all that is holy would you put that under my nose?
I was curious about what it smelled like.
Then why didn't you give it a whiff yourself?
I can smell the gunpowder.
Whoever was here, they were armed. That means we're in the right place. The only problem is, there's nothing here.
Just as Moran described, the place is completely desolate. All that remains is a faint smell of gunpowder in the air and heaps of garbage on the ground.
Commander, I suggest we have a look around. There could be something tied to Exotic.
Yes, let's do that.
Just a second, Master. Something's coming. 10 of them.
10 of what?
There's a cacophonous explosion as one of the doors flies off the hinges, soaring through the cloud of smoke that's kicked up. From the smoke, a group of Nikkes emerge.
What the?
Nikkes?
Who are you? How did you get here?
Who are we? Who are you?
We're Commando Unit. I'm the commander, Phoenix.
The counters!
The protagonist. Answer a question. What's your purpose here?
We heard that Raptures had invaded the Outer Rim, and we'd come to exterminate them. Why enter from the inside? You afraid the Raptures are gonna steal something? No, we came for supplies. Supplies? In the Outer Rim?
You're here under whose orders again?
Deputy Chief Dobin.
Uh-oh. Blah blah. Those Nikkes have weapons meant to kill humans. I wonder, do you think those are of any use against Raptures? They've got weapons intended to kill humans.
Huh? You rotten mother... You're just using the Rapture invasion as an excuse to come here and wipe out those in the Outer Rim. Dobin was the one who opened the partition, wasn't he?
No, I mean...
Don't move! I'm taking those weapons from you and destroying them. I'm telling you, don't budge or I'll snap you in 2.
Moran edges towards them slowly. Rapiani's Neon, help me disarm them.
Roger.
A strange sound emanates from behind us, and I whip my head back. Standing amidst a crack in the wall, there's a familiar face. Viper. Viper grabs my shirt and yanks forcefully. Rappy!
Commander!
Rappy holds on to me. And we suddenly find ourselves plummeting into darkness. Man. Things happening.
Done here, we'll finish the day with a piece of cake.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Enemies? Oh, there. Come on.
I want to preserve beautiful
Boom,
memories.
boom, 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 boom. Disco shots. Yes, 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 yes.
As long as we're
So
together,
good when that happens.
I will never fall.
EX stage, huh?
Any iguanas over there?
Incoming encounter. Is that right?
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Dress.
Shall we start with a glass of wine? This outfit is a real drag.
Oh.
How do I look?
Let's wrap
Sexy
this up. I'm
perhaps?
hankering for something sweet.
Time out. Let's finish this quickly.
That was good.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Fire it well.
And I always keep forgetting those button, you know, those... Which key to press?
This outfit is a real drag.
Oh, this is one of the
Let's finish
timed
this
ones.
quickly. Ouch.
Oh no.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Everything you've got.
Time out. Let's finish this quick.
Fully active. Pierce through.
Oh. 10 seconds though. We can do this.
You're really annoying. This outfit is a real drag. Time out.
Look at that. Look at that.
Concludes today's lesson. I'll follow
Done
you closely,
deal.
teacher.
By the skin of my teeth.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Incoming.
Proceeding to target.
Chalk up another victory.
Proceeding to
A
target.
good Any iguanas over there?
Dress. Crush. Ugh.
Commander, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks to you.
According to my calculations, you must have fallen around 33 feet.
That tells me nothing.
I never imagined there was a subterranean tunnel of this size.
Viper pulled me down.
Yes, I saw. I'll contact Denise and Neon.
I'm afraid that won't work. Pretty much any signal is jammed down here.
Viper.
Honey, you aren't hurt, are you?
Ruby, grab her.
Roger that.
Ruby runs.
So that's how it is.
Eh? Tendrils of fire spew from the walls?
Are you gonna stay put, like a good girl? Or am I gonna have to torch you?
What the hell?
And just so you know, this torches Nikke's just as well as it does humans.
I see you're nothing if not well prepared.
This is a secret passage connecting Heavenly Ascension and the Ark. I made a few alterations. If I catch anyone suspicious in here, I can burn them to a crisp. You see these holes in the walls? Behind each of those is a flamethrower. So I suggest you watch your step.
I don't suppose you brought me down here to have a nice chat.
Oh, honey buns. Why are you so grumpy? You used to be so nice to me.
I don't recall that. What are you planning?
Do you really want to know? Then follow me. I'll take you to meet Crow.
Viper walks through the tunnel with Robbie and I following close behind. She doesn't appear to be armed, but we still need to keep our wits about us. When you're dealing with Viper, you've always got to be on your guard. I communicate with Robbie through hand signals. Are the suppression bullets ready? I didn't know you knew hand signals. When did you learn? I'm very smart and also a Jedi. When I was in Eden, I picked it up from Johan. Very nice. You're getting more impressive every day. Also nice hair. Thanks. The suppression bullets are ready. Should I shoot? No, let's keep following it for now. It's dangerous here, and it is Viper we're dealing with. Roger. There's a lot of interference here. All communications are still down. We'll find a way.
Honey.
Like they just had a kung fu kind of conversation with their hands right there. If they actually talked about all of that. What? What?
Are you not talking because you're too focused on my behind?
Oh my god.
Or are you and Rappy talking in secret?
How do you know I was looking?
So you were sneaking a peek then?
Yep, absolutely not hand signal kung fu talking with Rappy right there, planning to kill you.
I'll try and sashay a little more for you.
Viper continues to walk and talk with her back to us.
Honey, do you hate it? Why? Is it because we're behind all those terror attacks on the Ark? Or is it because of that little hole I made in your stomach? Perhaps I should change the question. If you catch us, what will you do?
Put holes in your stomachs?
Can I attack now?
Hand signals, like how many words they using there?
Gotta reload real quick.
Although I gotta say, like, sign language seems like not a bad thing to know.
Reload.
I just like looking at the enemy HP bar just melting down.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Fire it well!
Nice. Very nice.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Viper continues to walk with her back to us.
The Raptures breached the hole made in the Ark. If the timing had been off even by the slightest margin, things could have really gone sour. But we made it happen. And now you've come to apprehend us. In order to buy ourselves some time, we made it appear like Heavenly Ascension was behind it. However, I suppose it was only a matter of time before we were caught. It's okay now, since everyone is busy with the Raptures. But if the entire Ark devoted itself to tracking us down, well, I doubt we'd last more than an hour, at best.
Rappy, cut the large cable line with the yellow dots. Should I cut it completely? Yes, but do it in small increments so Viper doesn't know. Roger.
I knew it would all catch up to us eventually. You could have just waited, honey. Why did you come looking for us? Was there something else you wanted to do to us?
I want to get even for you plugging me in the stomach.
You're lying, aren't you? If that's really what you were after, you could have had Suin obliterate us with the push of a button. So, is there still any hope?
For what?
For you to forgive us?
That will never happen.
Why not?
You've gone too far.
I see.
With that being said, I want to know why you're doing this. I doubt that what you'll have to say will be rational. But if it is, then I'll help you.
What a fool you are! Covering for a terrorist? Are you looking to get a bullet in the head?
So talk to me. Why have you gone so far off the deep end?
Oh, it's nothing really. I guess I just wanted to see how far your loyalty toward us would go.
Commander, I severed the wire. A sneaky peek at my phone. Communications are back online. Basement tunnel inside the wall. Okay, got it. How did you know? Jamming systems require a lot of power. This place didn't seem like it had any other equipment requiring such a bulky electric cable. If it wouldn't blow our cover, I'd clap right now.
You'll probably find it underwhelming. But if you really want to know, I can tell you...
Viper turns back and looks at us.
Honey, can you show me your cell phone?
I'll do no such thing.
Come now, don't be like that. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
We don't go now, we're not gonna look through her pictures. Viper shows a cell phone screen to me. I can see that Crow and Jackal are in the same chat room. Of course they are. Viper has written, I need backup, and only has to press send for it to go to the group chat.
If you don't show me, I'll call my friends.
I think it might be wise to send that right about now.
What?
My friends are already on the way.
But how did you? Do you want to be incinerated? In case you forgot, may I remind you about the flamethrowers I've installed?
How many flamethrowers can you possibly have? Robbie kicks the wall with all her might. The wall cracks, exposing the pipes and other devices inside and pulverizing them.
There's no gas or oil leaking out. There's no way this entire tunnel is outfitted with flamethrowers.
Told ya, like how many flamethrowers you gonna have, huh?
It's too clean for that. There aren't any oil stains or burn marks. Knowing you, I should have figured you'd lie and tell half-truths.
That's precisely why I said we should solve this with our words. Why are you getting so riled up?
We can talk once you've been restrained. Small drone zooms out from behind Viper. It rushes in front of Robbie and I. And explodes in midair. Great. Always a fun day in the Ark.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Did I miss any lore? I hope not.
Any iguanas over there? You want me to go there?
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Incoming! I'll follow you closely. Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Man, big upgrades here.
Ugh,
Maybe we won't.
the party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy it.
Proceeding.
Is this a new...
Any iguanas over there?
Drone has been taken out.
Oh, I was just surprised, like the Discord pinged me in the announcements channel and I was like, but I'm the only one who can post there. Right.
Someone as dumb as you couldn't have set up something this complex. Whoever did this, come on out.
Behind Viper, two figures emerge from the darkness.
It's been a while.
Oh, hey, Commander!
Quite the reunion. That'll make it nice and easy for us to capture you all at once.
Violence is an instrument that no one wields better than a villain. I've been waiting for an opportunity to put my skills to the test.
Ta-da-da-da.
Commander! Master!
Viper, it's not like you to make such a blunder.
Give me a break. I did my best.
You call having your back to them the entire time your best? You should have had them walk in front of you.
That's no fun.
Are you here to play with us, Commander? Commander, are you okay? Master!
What about Moran?
She wiped out those Nikkes who got the jump on us, then headed towards the wall. She said she'll stop any more troops from coming in. She also told me to tell you she's sorry for not coming.
Okay, sounds like we don't have to worry about her.
This should have been simple. I presume we have you all to thank for this becoming such a fiasco?
You know what's a shame about Crow? Like her color scheme is really good. You know, like the black with the red stuff going on and the green eyes. Like you know, you could say I'm vibing with that. But everything else about her is bad.
You can think whatever you want.
Hey, should we talk?
The time for talk is over.
Well, that's that then. Fighting isn't really my specialty, but if you insist.
Countess, inhibitors are released. You have permission to use live ammunition. Take them out.
Whoa.
Goodness gracious, honey. You're actually serious.
Huh? What'd I miss? Are we fighting? I love fighting!
Well, we keep Jekyll alive.
Just FYI, it doesn't count if you shoot them in the back. All right, everybody. I can take it from here. Just stay back and provide cover for me. You do realize that's another version of us fighting together, don't you? Is it? But I want all the credit.
Let's go.
Do you think I can see a dragon today?
No dragons.
Enemy down.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Everything you've got!
Boom, boom. Hey, how far am I in the chapter?
Clear. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Wait. When take damage? The time for bullets is now. Ah, there we go.
Fully active. Here's through.
Bullets.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
They don't stand a chance.
You all just don't quit.
We can thank all those missions up on the surface for that.
Flames start to belch out from the tunnel walls.
All of the flamethrowers have been activated.
What are you doing?
I'm raising the temperature and burning up all the oxygen. This is an enclosed space. Before long, this place will be like a giant oven.
Oh, that's bad.
How could you? I wouldn't move if I were you. I'm the only one who knows how to shut these off.
I can feel a sharp spike in the temperature. My breathing becomes labored.
Don't even think about retreating. There's fire coming from the back as well. And like I said before, these flames can incinerate Nikke's just as well as humans.
Are you trying to suffocate us?
Of course not. We're in no danger of suffocation. Neither are you. The same thing can't be said for the commander. However, do you see this?
An oxygen mask? So you were planning on taking the commander hostage this entire time?
It was our contingency plan if negotiations fell through. And none of you exactly seem willing to speak with us.
Fine. I'll play ball. Let's talk. Just hurry up and turn these things off.
We're far past that now. Hand over the commander, and we'll give him the oxygen mask.
If we hand over the commander, how do we know you'll let us go?
You don't. You're not in a position to negotiate.
My vision is becoming blurry and I'm struggling to breathe. My head is pounding.
Master, are you okay?
Neon holds me up. I'm not sure, but it feels like she put something in my pocket.
Well, what's it gonna be?
If you so much as lay a finger on them, you're all dead.
Why would we ever hurt Honey? That won't ever happen. So don't worry. So I ask you again.
Just hold in there, Master. We'll come find you.
I feel someone push me gently and something is put over my face. Ah. Finally I can breathe again, but I'm still disoriented.
You. Neon, was it?
That's right.
That was pretty sneaky. But you need a little more practice.
Viper puts her hands in my pocket and pulls out something.
I don't think we'll be needing this tracking device.
Aww.
Everyone, hand over your cell phones.
I don't have a cell phone.
You're only harming Honey by wasting time like this. The temperature is only going to rise.
Rapini and Ananis all hand over the cell phones to Viper. Ah. Viper stomps on all of their phones, smashing them to smithereens.
Bye-bye, then.
Exotic disappears into the tunnel.
Damn it! After them!
This tunnel is a labyrinth, and we don't know which way they went. We'll only get lost.
Then what should we do? Let's go back to where we came from and wait. What are you talking about? Wait for what?
The tracker wasn't the only thing I slipped to Master. I also put a smoke grenade in his inner pocket.
What?
It activates when exposed to external pressure. When it does, it erupts into a giant plume of smoke. They discover the tracking device, but not the smoke grenade. All we've got to do is get to higher ground and wait until Master sets it off. They are bound to notice it, and when they do, they'll use it.
That was incredible!
Well done, Neon.
Good spy.
Let's go.
Very good spy.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Pilgrim encounter report. A Nikke with a camel. At first glance, it seemed that she was riding a horse, but upon closer inspection, the outline of the animal seemed more akin to a camel. I tried to approach her, but was unable to do so due to a sudden communications failure. Crown doesn't have a camel?
You want me to go there?
Proceeding to target.
A good student. You want me to go there?
Teacher, let's go have... Incoming in...
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Maybe one we don't know yet? And like, the other stuff is probably like all the particles, right? Outer rim, near the partition.
Hey, Sakura.
What is it?
It seems that Dobin will be coming to the outer rim. He's already sent some troops. The entry to the partition was left open. He sent in some armed Nikkes that he'd hired illegally.
I see.
Is that all you have to say? Hurry up and get over here. I think this first batch was just an appetizer. He's intending on sending way more. I can't handle this on my own.
I have my own affairs to take care of. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
What? What do you need to do?
Something important.
The outer rim may be wiped off the map. What could be more important than that?
Moran, do what you think is right. I trust you.
What? Hey. Hey! What? She turned her phone off. Hey, jerk.
What is it?
Come to the outer rim.
No.
Come here and help me.
No.
Dobin.
Left the partition open and used the raptures as an excuse to send mass-produced Nikkes into the outer rim?
How did you know?
How did you not know?
Huh?
Put yourself in Dobin's shoes.
Huh. But I'm not Dobin.
You've got that right. Anyway, I'm busy. I can't go. So do whatever you want.
What, are you doing something important too?
So there are some things you do know. Good. Go and fight your own fight then. Got it?
Some help these two are.
Oh.
Yes? Are you coming to help?
Nope. Just wanted to wish you good luck.
Hey, I feel like I'm going crazy. Should I call my men? No, and I'd really be putting their lives on the line. Huh.
Moran, we're toast.
What is it now?
Dobin is on his way to the outer rim.
Personally?
Yes. Are you there right now? You better get the heck out of there. Rosanna and Sakura really threw a wrench in Dobin's plans last time. The only reason you aren't all 6 feet underground is that Mustang stepped in at the last minute and convinced him otherwise. If you stand in Dobin's way again, he'll come after you with a vengeance.
So what? What can he possibly do to us?
You think he won't come after you?
He doesn't scare me.
Well, you should be scared. He already blames you for many of his misfortunes, and he'd jump at the opportunity to send you all packing. I suggest you sit this one out.
Jin.
If you're gonna prattle on about honor and all that crap, then save it.
The thing about honor is... Hey! You've got some nerve cutting me off. Anyway, if I leave Dobin to his own devices, then everyone here is toast. I have to stop him.
You might get hurt. Huh? Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, boy.
What?
You really are screwed.
How so?
Sakura is convincing everyone in the Outer Rim to lay down their weapons. And Rosanna is apparently going to take on all the troops Dobin is sending.
What?
Why is Moran so funny?
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
Nayuta. Have we seen that one?
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my kids.
But hey. Like, lore item we can find wise, we're like halfway through, but like how much in time do you reckon there's left in this chapter right now?
This uniform is so comfortable. This is pretty close to our practice drills.
About 50 minutes? Okay.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
That should be a good amount of time to until 2 a.m. I might have to take a break in a second. Outer Rim evacuation camp.
Miss, you're making a mistake. We need to defend ourselves.
I'm going to make this short. Have everyone put down their weapons and stand by.
I will do no such thing, thanks to EH. The entire Outer Rim is now public enemy #1. Do you really think Dobin is just going to let us go? His goal in life has always been to wipe out the Outer Rim.
Apparently, Deputy Chief Dobin has sent in troops, mass-produced Nikkes.
But if he wipes out the Outer Rim, then just the thing next to the Outer Rim becomes the new Outer Rim.
You see? We need to be prepared.
Let's say Deputy Chief Dobin does bring troops into the Outer Rim, and when he gets there, he finds that everyone is armed and waiting. What do you think his next course of action will be? You all need to be victims. Act like them. After all, it's the truth, isn't it? So lay down your weapons. We need to avoid any misunderstandings that might arise.
But Dobin doesn't think like that. He won't bother listening to us. He'll just wipe us out the first chance he has.
Ah, yes. There's something I forgot to mention. I was in a hurry, so it must have slipped my mind.
Huh?
Dobin won't lay a finger on any of you. The entire Semakai and I are behind you. It's not only Dobin. Whoever falsely pins these attacks on the Outer Rim will have to answer to us. So please, for the last time, lay down your weapons. Or else I'll have to do it by force. You know I will. The Semakai and I always get what we want. If you want to test just how strong our resolve is, keep holding on to your weapons and find out.
Consigliere.
Hey, Steffelsor, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hello, good evening. Guten Abend. We're knee deep in Nikke. I can explain. It's a game about, what it is to be human. That's right.
Yes, boss.
How many minutes do you need to take care of them?
20 mass-produced Nikkes, was it? 20 minutes should be sufficient.
Dobin sent them. Unlike regular mass-produced Nikkes, their inhibitors are probably deactivated. Don't think they won't be able to shoot you just because they're Nikkes. They could be quite a formidable adversary.
Understood.
Good. Now wipe them out.
Very well.
Get some of your underlings to do the actual fighting. You stay here and chat with me. Is that okay?
Of course.
Soon after. The squares filled with the sound of gunshots and explosions.
Never thought I'd be part of a gunfight inside the city. And in broad daylight at that.
The only reason we could do it is because everyone has been evacuated to the shelters.
Let's see. You said there were more forces being sent.
According to our intel, 50 additional units are being prepared while Dobin himself is coming with 20.
That man is crazy! Raptures are running rampant around the Ark, and instead of help, this is what he does? He's got some bats in the belfry if he actually thinks he can take down the Outer Rim.
The notion does seem rather risible, yes?
Like, Consiglia has a pretty cool voice for like a mafia goon, actually.
You said he's originally from the Outer Rim, correct?
Dobin? Yes.
He sang like a canary and gave up everything he knew about this place to the Ark. In exchange for selling the Outer Rim down the river, he brought greater stability to the Ark and put himself on the fast track to becoming second in command. Let me ask you, why do you think he's chosen that path in life?
Perhaps he wants to erase his past.
Do you think so?
Yes. For Dobin, coming from the Outer Rim is a humiliating blight on his reputation.
Funny way she says yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
For Dobin, coming from the Outer Rim is
My thoughts differ from yours. In my opinion, that psychopath just enjoys maiming people. He's human filth.
I cannot disagree with that assessment either.
Anyway, what is taking them so long?
Like, what would we call that accent?
Those mass-produced Nikkes must be putting up a decent
That's
fight.
Southern.
Let's go. It's been a while since we've seen some action. There are plenty of other places we can help at.
Yes, boss.
Outer Rim, near the partition.
Sakura. Rosanna.
What are you going to do?
Prevent any more reinforcements from coming and keep the people of the Outer Rim from bearing arms. There's only one thing I can do. I will halt the attack from Dobin's units.
By yourself?
By myself.
Our reinforcements are late. What? The Underworld Queen? Those meddling bitches? Not again! What is Mustang doing letting those mongrels run free? No matter. It won't require many troops to take out those pieces of garbage. To all of you in the Outer Rim who are still alive, listen up. I want you to shoot these terrorists on sight. Now go! All of you!
Hey there.
Moran perches herself between the gap and the partition.
You guys planning on going inside?
That's pretty badass.
I hate to break it to you, but this is my turf. And no one gets in unless I say so.
But also her gun looks so damn cool.
Interfering with my plans again, are you? If you value your life, move aside.
You took the words right out of my mouth. If you all value your lives, then scram. Or try and find another entrance. No? Well, it'll be awfully humiliating if you head back with your tail between your legs after getting whooped by a single Nikke.
This is your last warning. Move!
Like I said, this is my turf. The only way you're getting through is if you, 1, kill me, or 2, pay the toll. The toll is cheap. Let me sock you across your face.
Getting punched by a Nikke in the face
Proceeding to target.
just blows your head off.
Maybe one.
My feet keep...
Teacher, let's go have some dessert now. I'll follow. Maybe
Proceeding.
Chalk up another victory for the... You want me to go there?
Oh.
Any iguanas over there?
Proceeding
There.
to target.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
A good
As
So
long
much
as we're together,
stress.
I will never fall.
Any iguanas? Incoming.
Proceed.
Teacher, let's go have any iguanas over there?
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Okay, hold up.
I'll follow you closely,
Before we continue,
Proceeding
yeah.
to target.
I'll park our Nikke here for a moment. I will be back in just a short moment. Hang on. Thanks for waiting. Hey, commanders. Thank you very much for waiting. Had to grab a quick snack because I'm feeling a little under the weather these days. but my Nikke is making a nice snack for after the stream. So we have to beat the story.
My feet
So I can
keep
get the
getting
snack.
caught in the hem of this dress.
Incoming!
Proceeding. The party isn't over yet, is it?
Any iguanas over there?
Here we go.
It looks like you're coming too.
How do you feel, honey?
Commander, you're awake!
You know what I have to say? Like, when I was still new to the English language, the word coming to, I always thought like, what? Coming to? Like, are you missing an O? But no, it's like coming to. But like, I wasn't aware, like, you know, what the actual word was trying to mean. Kind of felt like awkward at first. Just a fun tidbit. But hey, Jackal!
Commander, you're awake!
Can't believe you all actually took me hostage.
When you're pushed into a corner, you'll resort to extreme measures. Cliché, but true.
I'm forced into a chair, my hands and legs are tied to it. It'll be impossible for me to break the restraints on my own. What do you want to talk to me about?
How about having a look at the idiot box? Tetra Connect is broadcasting live throughout the entire Ark, even in the shelters.
Contrary to what a crow said, the only image on the television screen is the word preparing. Because only terrorists are able to see it.
They must be preparing for the next broadcast.
Crow sits down in a chair in front of me.
Before it starts, we should... Did you find the VOP house?
I am the VAP house. What's the VAP house?
So you did find it. Very impressive, as always. It seems there's nothing you can't do. How do you intend on getting out of this little bind you find yourself in?
I'm going to apprehend you and make you all confess. If that doesn't work, then we'll use brain scans on you.
Look, we're on the precipice of achieving what you always wanted.
What do I want?
We're building a foundation upon which Nikkes will receive better treatment.
Oh, that. What are you talking about?
Let's start with Matisse. If there was no nymph, do you think a weapon, without any coercion, would actually fight alongside humans? This was the question I posed to the Ark. And what was the result? Nymph to Matisse. Nymph to Matisse.
Nymph to Matisse.
Even those scumbags in the Ark knew it. Unless people have total control over Nikkes, they would never protect humans willingly. Why would they, when humans only regard them as cannon fodder? Goddess of victory. What a joke!
Why Matisse?
It's simple. We were confident that Siwin would do something about it. Having said that, I had no idea she'd go as far as bringing raptures inside the Ark. Regardless, because of that spectacular show Matisse put on, they can now proudly say that Nikkes are capable of, and willing to, protect humans, even without nymph.
You must be disappointed that your plan failed.
Is that what you think? Why do you think we made a hole in the Ark? I want something more. This so-called Goddess of Victory mantle they're thrusting upon Matisse for eliminating the Raptures is nothing more than a dog and pony show. They're nothing but dancing monkeys. That's why we made that hole in the roof. Unleashing raptures and fear into a utopian setting like the Ark. I was curious about what kind of choices would be made in a situation like that.
Keep talking.
People will be struck with terror once they see with their own eyes what they usually only see on their TV screens. If raptures appear in the Ark, everyone will reach the same level of fear. Total equality.
Your insane logic has gotten countless people killed.
You're right. It's unfortunate. I never wanted anyone to die.
That's a lie and you know it.
That is why I chose the time I did. Matisse's victory ceremony. That way we'd harm the least amount of people possible. However, Enoch was more crafty than I anticipated. Enoch whisked everyone off to the shelters. To those humans in safety, Nikkes and Raptures once again became something they only see on a TV screen. But then the real big bad came in. A heretic. I had high hopes. A heretic is evil incarnate, and exists solely to commit evil against mankind. To my dismay, however, before anything bad could happen, it was taken out by a pilgrim.
Man, like Crow really went like, took a dice and was like, all right, I'm gonna roll random. Just screw it, see what happens. And she's like, all right, cool, there's a hole in the ceiling. All right, that's gonna be great. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, shit. And then it's like, oh, never mind, the heretic came in. And oh, shit, there's a pilgrim killing it. What the hell?
It just became more of a blockbuster.
Like, what's next? Mother whale flying in?
First, it was Matisse's little performance on the surface. Now it's inside the Ark. It's all one giant farce. The only thing that's changed is the proximity. If things continue along this path, I'll never get to see what I desire.
Then I have to ask, what exactly do you want to see?
I told you, I want to see the choice the Ark makes.
It seems a bit like a wax statement. She rolled
Watch
that one
over
on what
me.
happens after the erection. Yes. Yeah, it's a heretic.
Reload.
Ah, shit, a pilgrim. And what a pilgrim would show up.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Something sweet. This is pretty close to our practice drills. This uniform is so comfortable.
Her Pokemon got defeated.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
Now the Goddess Squad, the ones who gave everything for humanity, who were upheld as shining beacons of hope for the entire human race.
Yo, that's my mouse pad.
They were unceremoniously tossed to the side the second the Ark was completed. The decision was made all the easier because they were all cut off from the Ark. After that, there was the first surface reclamation war. Those who willingly donated their brains to become Nikkes were once again hailed as goddesses of victory. The campaign failed miserably. The Ark began to persecute the Nikkes. They became useless devices that consumed far too much funds and resources and had nothing to show for it. That's about the time the term Nikke-phobia came into being. This was also a result of the disconnect between Nikkes and humans.
She made that up.
Then, the ginormous failure of the Second Surface Reclamation War. The first celebrity Nikke, Pretty, passed away. The Goddess Fall incident with model ZX.
Pretty. Yeah, the Ruppy story. Wonder who that could be.
Every time there was a major occurrence along these lines, people in the Ark were moved. Praise, then persecution. Rinse and repeat. It was a never-ending alternating cycle as to how Nikkes were regarded. I am convinced that disconnection is the biggest cause of all of this. Nikkes reside in the Ark, but they don't truly exist. They're digital figments of the imagination, seen only on TV screens. It's the same dynamic as seeing a fictional character in a TV show and loving or hating them accordingly. Why is it this way, you ask? Because the people haven't felt it themselves. The Ark doesn't know the fear that comes with going up against a rapture. Why? Also because they haven't felt it themselves. The Ark doesn't thank or blame Nikkes. Why? Still, because they haven't felt it. They know nothing about us. They don't know anything about raptures either. So we need to tell them. Only when they are finally able to truly understand Nikkes and raptures will the Ark make a real choice. One of those choices might well be what you've always wanted. Greater respect for Nikkes.
What are you really after?
Let's just watch TV.
Cool.
Visibility is pretty poor.
Uni, won't we have a better chance of finding Crow in the Outer Rim? We've been wandering around downtown ever since we left.
What I'm looking for is here.
You're not looking for Crow, are you?
Nope.
Then, what are you looking for?
You have to trust me. I'll figure it out.
Uni, please. Let's just look for Crow. If we don't find her fast enough, then the people in the Outer Rim
found it. Over there.
Uni points to two people, a cameraman and a reporter. They're hiding from a nearby Rapture prowling the area.
Aren't they from Tetra Connect? Apparently, they're doing a live broadcast that's playing in the shelters. Let's go save them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Any iguanas over there?
Why is she saying it like that?
Closely, teacher.
Is this a new venue?
You want me to go there? Teacher, you want me to...
Is this a new...
Teacher, let's go...
Is this a new teacher?
A good student. Want me to chalk up another victory for the commander.
Proceeding to target.
Incoming encounter.
Proceed.
Teacher, let's go have... Any iguanas over there? I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Pilgrim encounter report. A noble Nikke and her servant. It seemed like there were two Nikkes walking together, but I couldn't get close enough to see them clearly. It appeared as though one of them was subservient to the other. When I attempted to get closer, they sped away with great haste. That sounds a lot like Crown and, hold on. The name was... Chime. I had it at the tip of my tongue.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Ugh, my feet keep... Is this a new venue?
Any iguanas over there?
Attention, Ark citizens! Are you seeing this? A rapture has broken into one of the shelters. Everyone who was hiding inside is dead. The raptures have figured out there are people inside the shelters. No shelter is safe. Everyone must get out of the shelters. If you stay there, you will die.
What?
Do not trust the central government. Your lives mean nothing to them. I repeat, the shelters are not safe. The shelters are not safe.
Uni?
I wasn't sure if she had what it took, but she's quite the thespian.
Oh no.
Huh? How come we're laughing? Can I join?
Did you get Uni too?
Oh, you got it all wrong. I didn't order her to do anything. I merely pointed her in the right direction. I have to say, though, I'm impressed. That was good thinking on her part. She took a rapture, blocked its senses, and brought it into an empty shelter. Then made it seem as if it stormed in and slaughtered everyone inside. Then again, capturing raptures is that squad's specialty. She's got a knack for fabricating tragic scenarios.
Do you know how this is all going to end?
Hard to say. Let's keep watching and see what choice the Ark makes.
We watch TV. Crow pulls back a curtain to reveal a splintered window pane. Beyond the broken glass, all of downtown is visible. As far as the eye can see, Nikkes are doing battle with raptures. After a few moments, however, people start to trickle out of the shelters. Uh-oh.
I've got your back.
Uni getting herself in trouble just because she's so mad at Ewan.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
How heavy your burden has been.
That thing looks funny. Silence? Bow, 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 bow.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
The raptures turn their weapons on the humans. Resounding blasts of gunfire can be heard. Nikkes jump in front of the humans to shield them and are mercilessly gunned down. People frantically cower behind the Nikkes, grasping onto their legs and begging for help. The raptors' lasers vaporize them all with impunity. One Nikke panics, pushing away a human clinging to her as she runs away. One human grabs a weapon that's been left in the ground and fires at Rapture. The overwhelming kickback is too much, however, and she ends up shooting herself. Oh my god. Another Nikke runs off, carrying a bloody human corpse in her arms. A father rips a helmet of a fallen Nikke and puts it on his child. A man holds tightly onto his lover's hand as they sprint as fast as their legs will carry them. One Nikke kicks away the hands of those reaching out to her as they die. An old man passes weapons and bullets to a Nikke. A Nikke and a mother embrace a child, blocking her from the barrage of gunfire. It's hell on earth. Some protect each other, others push everyone away. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone is pinned down, unable to escape. Hell has come to the Ark. What have you done? I feel like my mind is on fire. I try with all my might to break my restraints, but they won't budge.
Finally, everyone will understand. What was once a distant fiction has become a tangible reality. They will be able to choose. An informed choice that will come from experience.
No one will ever forgive you for this.
I figured as much. Then let me ask you one more time. What will you do to us when you capture us? Will you kill us, or will you forgive us?
That's for the Ark to decide.
Oh?
Isn't that what you want? You'll be judged by the people you've subjected to this experience.
I see. Not quite the answer I was looking for.
If I'm going to catch them, I've got to do it here. I feel something rustle in my inside pocket. Before I fainted in a tunnel, Neon got close to me. I've got to trust it. I rock my body back and forth as hard as I can. The chair I'm tied to rattles noisily.
Honey, those restraints won't break so easily.
I feel one of the chair legs lifting up. I can't just lean over. I've done it. I'm tilted to the side now. I'm tilted. Closer to the ground than I was before. If I keep leaning in this direction. Bada boom. I slam into the ground face first. My chin connects with the floor, but it doesn't matter. I'm just hoping and praying that my hunch is correct. Suddenly my chest feels hot. Dark red plumes of smoke start to come
A
out.
smoke grenade.
I should have known.
You should have fixed that window. Trails of smoke start to leak through the cracks in the window. Not the most elegant way to activate a smoke grenade, but I'll take it. There's no way they'll miss the signal. I hear the window shatter. And two silhouettes appear, and they're quick. One of them speaks. Ah. Kotodama.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Any iguanas over there? I'll follow you closely, teacher.
What was it again? Bonito Flakes. Pilgrim encounter D, a Nikke carrying a coffin. Saw her in a dream, so this one is shrouded in mystery. She was carrying an oversized coffin. Now that I think about it, I didn't even know if it was a Nikke or a Rapture. It could even have been an illusion. When I tried to get near her, there was a burst of light. She vanished into thin air. She was carrying Cindy.
A good student. You want me to go there?
All right. Let's disco. Played. Oh.
Time out. How do I live? Target.
Oh god, shooting everywhere. Like, I want to shoot those things, right?
Fully active.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Everything you've got.
Boring.
Boy, what is he doing?
Let's finish this quickly. This outfit is a real drag. Let's finish this quickly. Time out.
Boom!
I want to preserve beautiful
Let's
memories
wipe
of
them
my
out in
kids.
Boom, 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 boom. Do I want to shoot at the thing itself or at the balls?
My clothes are burning. Ouch. This outfit is a real drag.
I'm gonna take care of that small fry. Never mind, I'm not. Oh god, danger. This ain't going well.
Darn.
Whoops.
My dress is toast.
I don't think so. I don't think I'll nail that.
Maybe we'll follow
Nope.
you closely, teacher.
Just gonna piss me off.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
You want me to go?
Encounter.
Ugh, my feet.
Chalk up another victory for the Enneagram. A good student.
As long as we're together, I will never. Proceeding to.
Incoming encounter. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Time stands still. Crow and Viper freeze. Phew.
It's a good thing we're not too late.
What the heck are you doing crawling on the floor for, partner? Oh, I get it. You use the arcane technique.
Yeah.
Tracing a Zisuru with your own body to gather power. This power is forbidden. If you use it recklessly, the interdimensional boundaries could...
Just hurry up and untie the commander.
Right away.
Thanks, Fischl. Guillotine unties me. My chest feels like it's on fire.
Leave these three to us. You need to take care of what's happening outside. It's chaos out there. Nikkes, humans, and raptures are all fighting amongst each other. Someone needs to get this situation under control, and you're the best man for the job.
Okay, got it.
Please, hurry.
If I may, partner, I'd just like to reiterate about the forbidden...
Huh? You must be the one Captain was talking about!
Huh?
Boom. Jekyll charges forward and jump kicks Maiden. Maiden is sent hurling backwards and slams into the wall.
Maiden!
What? How can you...
Guillotine, stop her. Jekyll leaps towards Maiden, but Guillotine snatches her in the middle of her jump. Jekyll grabs onto Guillotine's shoulder, pivots in midair, and gives Maiden a powerful kick to the face.
Ow!
Maiden still isn't moving. Crow and Viper start to come forward.
Who are these two?
Extrinsic.
Captain, did I do good?
You did very good.
Well, did I do good?
Does she have her hearing sensor turned off?
She was not listening.
Correct.
Who told you about us?
Can't remember. Anyway, enough talk. Let's fight.
3 against 1 then, is it? Simple enough.
Crow and Viper take off at a breakneck pace.
Jackal, we're out of here. You deal with her. Aw, dang. That's right. She can't hear.
You're not going anywhere!
Come play with me!
Leave this to me, partner. Go do what you need to do.
Alright, I'm counting on you. I run in the other direction, away from where Crow and Viper scampered off. Right now, quelling the chaos outside is what is most important. Turnover ears, man, what
little
a
too many
luxury!
dance partners for my taste.
Imagine.
How heavy your burden has been.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. For something sweet.
Yeah, you're doing great. Keep at it.
Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick.
Enemy down.
But what if the commander runs out and just gets shot?
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Fire it well!
Yay.
The party isn't over yet, is it?
The
Let's
tube
go
like
back and
rapture is the
enjoy
one that
ourselves.
spawns the smaller ones that silence you, that prevents you being able to use bursts. I will note that down in my big commander brain. It's complete pandemonium. Gunshots and screams continue to fill the air. The ground is littered with the corpses of slaughtered humans and Nikkes. It's appalling.
Commander, are you okay?
Commander.
Master!
Huh?
We came running as soon as we saw the smoke signal. Are you okay?
What happened to Exotic? Why are you alone?
And how come the smoke is coming from up there, but you're down here?
We can talk later. We need to do something about this place first.
Understood.
There's a lot going on right now. We can't take care of both humans and Nikkes all at once. If all of us try to join in at the same time, it'll only make a bigger mess of things. Everyone scatters around and takes down raptors individually. I'll try to command a weapon drone nearby. It should be possible for some support fire. The central government is bound to make their move at any moment. Until then, we've got to do whatever we can.
Roger.
Okay, I'll head this way. I'll go this way.
Most peculiar. I didn't imagine I'd feel a sense of kinship with Maiden.
You're strong. This is fun. This is my first time seeing someone as strong as you.
Jackal runs forward, whipping her hands around. Guillotine easily evades.
I always had her pegged as an indolent and badgering Nikke, who, much like myself, had been cursed with immense power. However, when your attack managed to take her down, I realized something.
You're really fast.
Jackal scurries along the ground, aiming for Guillotine's leg. Guillotine crouches and whips back at the leg that Jackal was intending to grab. As Jackal pulls back after missing her target, Guillotine punches her on the chin. What a sound, hold on. What?
I was angry. I was upset because I regard Maiden as my colleague. You've helped me achieve a greater degree of self-realization, and for that, I shall give you the lethal eye.
Oh? Guillotine removes her eye patch. Underneath her eye, which glows an ominous crimson red, glares at Jackal.
Whoa, what's that? So shiny. Uh-oh.
Jackal collapses to the floor. Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is quite the picture. She grabs her chest and lets out a painful groan.
What is this?
Within my eye dwells tremendous and cursed power.
Hold on, let's take this one. Because I feel like this might work as a good thumbnail.
The power to control all the energy I see. At this very moment, I am scattering the energy in your core into the air. For us Nikkes, our cores are much like the heart. Right now, your heart has stopped.
But she's not listening, is she?
Captain!
To you, I am the Grim Reaper, a killer of Nikkes. You can never escape me or anyone in Extrinsic. You would do well to remember that.
Command.
Right. You can't hear anyway. It's me. I've secured Wild Dog. No, it's not an actual dog. A member of the exotic squad, Jackal. Yeah, right. I'll be waiting.
Did you catch her?
You're awake.
Seems like we lost Crow and Viper.
Yes, but I was able to protect you and partner. For now, that's enough.
We failed our mission. We're going to catch hell for this. It was an oversight on my part for not considering they could turn their hearing sensors off. But why didn't you use your eye to begin with?
Once I use my eye, it requires a lot of time to recharge.
We've really screwed the pooch this time.
Any iguanas over there?
Fun stuff.
Encounter.
I'll follow you close.
As long as we're together.
You want me to?
A good
Teacher, let's go have some dessert
Oh?
now.
Proceeding to target.
Incoming encounter.
Recommended 18.9. I've got 18.9. Oh boy.
I'll follow you closely, teacher. All clear on this side. I'm almost done here as well.
There's still a Lord Klaus up ahead emitting a calling signal.
Let's go get it then.
Let's go.
We should be able to make quick work of this thing.
Boom! What are you? Rebuild Vulcan? Well, kill him!
Bully, I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. You've got.
He's ticking down like the seconds on a clock.
This is pretty close to our practice drills. Bully, I want to preserve
Oh, come on, man.
memories of my
There we
campus
go.
life.
Well, about that.
Teacher, let's go have some dessert now.
Enemy down. All raptures in the immediate vicinity have been eliminated.
Wait, what is that?
Before us is a sight so horrifying I have to avert my gaze. Once the gunshots and bombing cease, they are replaced with the moans and screams of the uninjured. I don't even know where to start. I can feel a vibration in my pocket. Did my cell phone get taken by an exotic? Take out a cell phone. On the screen there's a kiss mark. Viper.
Commander, are you okay?
Diesel?
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I heard you were at one of the shelters.
Yeah, we took care of all the raptures. But the situation here is dire.
We've decided to move the injured to Basilis's medical center. Support troops are on their way. Stay there until then and do what you can to assist. Try and keep everyone from panicking.
We'll do our best. How are you planning on transporting all these people?
We're going to be using AZX. There's a station right in front of the medical center. The tracks aren't in the greatest shape, and there's plenty of other things that could be better. But we're diverting all our attention to get these people to safety.
Right, thanks.
No problem.
All right, that was the last of them.
We administered all the first aid that we could. But are these people gonna be okay?
They'll be fine. The central government will take care of the rest.
Commander, we've just received confirmation that Jackal has been captured.
So that leaves Crow and Viper.
Huh? Isn't capturing Jackal enough?
Crow is the ringleader. If we want to really end this, she's the one we need to capture. Where do you think they've gone?
First things first, let's finish cleaning this place up.
Sure. We just need to search that shelter over there, and we're done.
Yeah, let's go. Ugh.
Commander, why don't you sit down over there for a minute? We'll go check it out and be right back.
This place is safe, so you can rest for a moment.
Okay, thanks everyone. Rapia needs a neon move towards the shelter to check if there are any remaining raptures or humans. Crow has probably...
Commander!
Oh. Uni, when did you get here?
Did you bring a present for me?
Present? What are you...
You told me you'd give me some Vaphaus.
Really?
So I could have my revenge. You'll save me, won't you? You saved Matisse, so it wouldn't make sense if you don't save me. Someone as kind as you wouldn't pretend to not see me, would you?
Uni.
Yes, Commander.
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Why did you make those people leave the shelter? You sent people to their deaths. Look at all these people on the ground. What did they do to deserve this?
I knew you brought it.
Did you just tase me?
Some Vaphaus. Just for me. Thank you for thinking about me, Commander. Thank you, Commander.
I always carry a little Vaphaus. Inside AZX, that's the train, right?
Hello, all ARC residents. I am AZX's attendant Diesel. I will be escorting you all safely to Basilis's medical center. If you experience any trouble during the journey, just ring the bell and we'll be there to assist you. We have several attendants, including myself, on standby. We'll be arriving at the medical center in about 10 minutes. And with that, we're off.
Is she on the train? Not good. No, not good.
The hem of this dress.
Go to the downtown area in the Ark. Okay.
This is the first time a pilgrim has ever been inside the Ark.
That's right. Breaking new ground here.
How do you find it?
Not sure. I always wanted to come to this place, but now that I'm here, I have to say, I don't have any strong feelings about it one way or the other.
Wait, what? Crow already blew up a train that killed Diesel's sibling? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, boy. This is gonna... Oh. Oh, man. I feel like the coming chapter's gonna be very... wholesome.
To be honest, it's not much different than the surface. It's spacious, and it's teeming with raptures.
That's only because we've cleared the streets due to the Rapture invasion. Normally this place is packed with people.
Is that right? I wonder how I'd feel, seeing a sight like that.
You chose a heck of a time to show up. That heretic really caught us with our pants down.
Did it now?
It sure did. You couldn't have shown up at a better time. The timing was perfect, really. It's almost as if it had been planned.
Don't mind her. She didn't mean anything by it.
Huh? Did I say something wrong?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
We're almost there. I just hope we don't run into any raptures on the way.
Don't worry. I can deal with raptures easily enough. What is that statue over there?
Oh, it's called the Goddess of Victory. It was made to commemorate the Goddess Squad.
You'll find these all over the Ark, and they're well taken care of. In fact, every time I get in trouble, I'm assigned to clean all the Goddesses of Victory statues. I'm not done until they're practically shimmering.
Why have they erected these statues?
Huh? Well, because they're the saviors of humankind. They're a legend around these parts. They were the best Nikke squad there ever was.
How come they don't recognize her then?
And they volunteered to remain on the surface and fight until the bitter end, all in order to keep mankind safe. A lot of the data has been lost to time, so we don't know all the details. But it's safe to say they're highly revered in the Ark.
If they're so legendary, how come there isn't that much information on them?
Because so much time has passed. There used to be a person who proactively spread the gospel of the Goddess Squad.
I'm a fan.
But ever since they passed away, the information has been lost to time.
Oh no!
Of course, the fact that they remain legends has never changed.
Could you give me their name by any chance?
Who?
The person who preached about the Goddess Squad.
Sorry, I'm not really sure what their name was.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We should keep moving. We're almost there.
Sure.
Oh boy. They wiped all records on the members in old files. Well, so like, cause Dora is still like hellbent on being like, well, you know, the Ark is evil. All the people are evil. But then she's inside now and she's like, oh, they're treating us like heroes? There was a guy, a certain...
I'm a fan.
That treated us like heroes? Interesting. Getting a little conflict.
People escaped to shelter on their own. What about the injured?
We're figuring it out as we speak.
There haven't been any deaths, have there? No, it can't be. People killed by raptures in the Ark.
The injured are being rushed to Massilla's medical center using AZX. The medical staff that was stationed at the shelter are coming too. I think we've staunched the bleeding as far as that's concerned.
Hey, look, they're using that new, the Nintendo Switch 2, C button.
Someone showed up on Tetra's live broadcast and presented false rumors. People fell into a panic and forcibly opened the shelter doors. Then they proceeded to walk directly into the hordes of raptors waiting for them downtown. Enoch had locked the shelter doors to prevent this exact situation. But the people manually opened them using the emergency override. The only goal is that only a few shelters saw the broadcast.
False rumors? Who did that? Who would do such a thing?
We're looking into it. We've got a recording of their voice, so that should help us track down whoever's responsible.
There have also been reports that the hole in the Ark was the Nikke's doing. Massilla's exotic squad are the primary suspects.
Hey! Loose lips sinks ships. Don't fire off accusations when you don't have evidence.
I received the data from Enoch. Don't exotics usually deal with the Outer Rim? Catch them and question them. We'll find out quickly enough with a brain scan.
I'm afraid that won't be easy.
Hmm?
We've been unable to track down the exotic squad.
What about Enoch? Can't she help?
Enoch is busy keeping an eye on all the raptures in the Ark. She has no time.
But I thought she's an AI. I was expecting she could do it all at once.
There is no room for error. She was distracted for only a moment, and that caused her to neglect keeping the locking mechanisms in place. The result? She lost track of 10 Rapture's movements. And now we have a pile of dead bodies on our hands.
We should have allowed her to link with Ink from the very beginning. Choosing the Countess instead was a mistake.
Wait, so we have Enoch and Ink?
Fine. Everyone just send out your own squads to hunt down Exotic. What's wrong?
The Raptures have spread to nearly every corner of the Ark. The cost to hunt them all down will be astronomical. The same goes for repairing the hole in the Ark's roof. A considerable amount of troops were deployed to escort the AZX as well.
Oh, the one in the Simulator room. Oh, right. I just keep forgetting the name.
Not to mention the ones Dobin took with him to the Outer Rim.
I'm saying that was stretched thin enough as is.
Then I'll send out an APB.
Tetra's communications have the attitude of being compromised. Using the central government line would be preferable, but sending out an APB for Nikke's at a time like this would only create greater turmoil.
What's APB?
Fine then. What the hell do you suggest then, Suen?
What?
Can you not control your Nikkes? How could you have let things get this bad? I'm telling you to step up and take responsibility. Why is it that every time there's an issue, Marcellus is somehow involved?
You've got some nerve. When the facts show that Marcellus and our Nikkes had nothing to do with this. I'll be expecting an apology from all of you.
That won't be happening. We have the commando unit tracking Exotic. We'll be getting some good news shortly.
It's that commander. We've had some hiccups with them in the past, but he is talented. If he is tracking Exotic, then I know the job will be carried out. If only Anderson was okay, then things wouldn't have come to this. Never mind. There's no point in getting into that again. The central government will continue to provide assistance to all citizens. I leave the rest in your hands. Eliminating the Raptures is your top priority. The Pilgrim will be arriving soon, so I'm hanging up now.
Uh-oh.
Papillon.
Oh boy. Alright, that was the chapter. There was chapter 23, Prison. Oh boy, money! Ay. APB All Points Bulletin, a police term used to call a notice to other law enforcement and agencies about a wanted person. Okay. Brutal one. Wholesome, very wholesome. You know, all the people, they're all perforated. Sliced. Oh man. Rough times. Rough times in the Ark. Oh boy. Hey, but making steady progress. I mean, how far is the story right now overall? 34? I'm like 10 chapters behind? Good tunes. Maybe we'll you know, we'll slide in another cheeky poll, all right, while we can. Let's get another gold. Yep. All right, the third time's the charm, right? Fourth time's the real charm, because that's me. 5 is lucky, I guess. Roku. Alright, last pull. Gold. Ah, whatever. 10 for friendship. Whatever. Whatever. This is Gross doing, yes. You're right.
Workshop. Looking to get something on the up and up?
Kitty, welcome to the stream. Hello.
I'm sure you'll be more
After
than
24
happy
is the
with
next side story. Ah. Oh, hey. Hey. SSR! Robbie, what are you doing there? You could have at least put on your SSR outfit. Ah. It's even playing a song. Ah, well. Get him. You know, everyone, you should really be joining the Unity here. You know, it's a pretty cool union. You know, we've got people. Look at that. Yes. 47 days? Oh, God. Good people. Might need to use those boxes for the next chapter or progress some hard mode. I probably will have time, though. Because... what's it called? Tomorrow is Tuesday? Yeah. Alright, so tomorrow on Tuesday, I will be doing, most likely actually, probably, Baldygate. So then on Wednesday, I will most likely be doing Kazan, followed by Nikke at midnight, because that's when, hopefully, the maintenance finishes. Put it on the side and leave it on auto? Wait, how? Which ones? What can I continuously put on auto? Yeah, let's hope for no extension, otherwise we just have a long night of Kazan coming up. So tomorrow Baldygate, Wednesday Kazan and Nikke, but then it will be Nikke event, 2.5-year event. And then on Thursday, hopefully Expedition 33. On Friday, what's it called? I don't know yet what we do on Friday. It might be Expedition 33 if I do get access, because if we played one day, I might want to play it the next day. And then maybe a little bit more of Nikke as well, because I really want to do that event then. Also, say something in Germany. I do that all the time. I'm pretty talented. Doch. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. No stream. I know you're mad. I know, but I can explain. On Saturday, we will go to there's a Twitch party actually. You know? There's a Twitch party only for partners. A very exclusive thing. So we'll be there. And then on Sunday, so on Saturday, we're driving to Hamburg. On Sunday, we're driving to Berlin very early. It's gonna be a nightmare to drive. Going to the Nintendo Switch 2 experience to, you know, check out the new Switch, get to play new games. We'll try to record a little bit of that too. And then we're also gonna visit Vinny's family a bit while we're there. On Monday, spoilers, visiting the tattoo shop. And then we drive back home. But also my brother is coming over on Monday for a couple days. But then again, they're usually not around in the evening. But I don't know when we get back on Monday. So let's just count with Tuesday. All right, just so you know. But after that, I don't think there's any plans right now after that. So then we should have smooth cruising time for lots of playing. I'm saying everything in Germany, right? Almost like I'm located there. I have a doubt, though, they are listening to what I say. Just a hunch. After doing this for more than a day. Okay. Hey. Cheesy, rejoice. Tomorrow, if everything goes right, there will be Baldy Gate. We got a druid idol to steal. I'm very much looking forward to that. I think actually, you know what? Support the stream and the character has to steal something. I feel like that sounds like a great idea. Especially with no save scum and no karmic dice. Yeah. Whoa! Ay, ay, ay. Oh boy, that was the keyword for Waza. Big thievery. Yes. Big thievery. All right. Hey. That's 5 thievery in the books. I'll write that down. Maybe I should sweeten the deal of the thievery thing and make it like, I have to succeed. I have to steal something worthy and succeed. You know, like Quincy. I can fit through every hole. Okay, cool. 5 thievery incoming tomorrow evening. Tomorrow, I don't know yet when I get to start. I shouldn't be able to, I shouldn't start so late like I did tonight though, you know? Tonight was a pretty late start. But we've got a busy day having to run a whole lot of errands in town tomorrow. That's gonna be horrible. Having to go out to humans? But yeah, I hope I can get started early enough because I like to have a lot of time for Baldur's Gate. And that's the plan tomorrow. Yeah. See, like Quincy, not Miranda. Throw a couple, you know, what's it called again? Like those little paper flyers with a note on it. Oh man. Oh man. Calling cards, that's what it was. Okay. Alright then. With that being said, once again, Waza, thank you very, very much for the juicy support. Big thievery incoming tomorrow. Like, you know, I rob your money and then I rob someone in the game. Fair trade. What a business. Okay. Hey, everyone, if you haven't already, join our Discord. It's free for all. You know where to find the link. Check out my YouTube videos. It will be awesome. Keep them playing non-stop because that supports the YouTube channel the most way. And with that being said, I'll take my leave. I'm so hungry. Even though you shouldn't feed the gremlin after midnight, but I sometimes have to feed me. Alright. Thank you for hanging out. Bring on the dinosaurs, and I shall see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, morning, and night. Oh no, oh god, cycle. Oh, I keep saying the same things. Oh no, I'm trying to say. Have a good night. Ciao. Whoa!